Hello, my beautiful Starseed tribe. Welcome to my channel, 13 Moon Oracle. And I felt guided to come on here before bed and do a reading for the collective. There's a strong message coming through about just you having everything that you need to create the life that you dream of, and just being able to access those tools through your intuition, through being clear and honest with yourself. So I pulled a few cards from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck, and the first one that I pulled was Be Real. Be real with yourself. How big are the gaps between who you want to be, your future self, and who you are now? Get real about it. Don't be afraid of it. And if you find fears are coming up, do some shadow work, do some journaling, call in divinity, call in creator, and clear those spaces out. Bring those light to the dark places. The more that you embrace the things you're afraid of, or the things you try to hide inside your shadows, the more whole you become, and the more you can access your spiritual gifts and spiritual resources, blessings, and good karma. The more that you love yourself, forgive yourself, and just uncover these places that need light to be brought to them. That's why you're desiring something. That's why there's a gap. That's why you're moving towards it. You will come out ahead. You will win. You will retain more of yourself, which is also part of the reason why we're here. And be real. Be real in your expression. Be real in... So the future that you want, the things that you desire, they also want you too. And be real in those expressions. Show up as that future self. Show up as that expression of yourself. Do it now. Don't wait for anyone to give you approval. Don't wait for validation from your outside environment. Don't wait for mirroring. Approve yourself. Validate yourself. Do it for yourself. And just let all of that fall away. I'm getting really big energy waves in my throat chakra here, where I'm wanting to express myself so bad, and then I'm stumbling on my words, I'm going silent, I'm losing my speech. So if that's happening for you right now, it's time to do some journaling and just trying to see, what is it that's still holding you back? What are you afraid of? Then the next card that I pulled from the same deck is Full Moon in Capricorn. The last one was Be Real, Full Moon in Aquarius. I meant to say that. So this next one is Full Moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. So are you setting intense, unrealistic standards for yourself? Can you merge happy with discipline and capacity? Can you push that edge? And are you nervous about it? What's holding you back? What's stuck in your throat? What's stuck in your energy that's holding you back right now? Why don't you want to speak? Why don't you want to be seen? I know you want to be seen. I can feel the desires in you, and then I can feel that holding back. I can feel this nervous tension. I can feel this unsureness of myself. And I gently and lovingly ask you to address that. Look at it. Why? Bring it forth. Embrace it. Pull it into your being to overcome it. Can you push the edge of happiness, discipline, and capacity? Discipline to get the work done, to put in the tools that you need even when you don't feel like it, to put in the action steps and showing up and the consistency, but yet still create happiness, still create joy, still create relaxation. And what is your body's capacity? Have you been pushing yourself too much lately? I also feel this excitement inside of me, this, oh, there's so much that I get to do. I'm so excited about it. But then it comes in of what if I fail? So maybe you're battling with that inside yourself right now. And listening to the body. What's going on in the body? Check it for stress. Let it lead you to the shadow aspects you need to work on. Ask the body its capacity. Check your schedule and make sure you haven't planned too much. Or check in when you're doing something, especially towards the end of the week. And keep planning this way, using your intuition, checking in with your higher self, checking in with your spiritual goals and passions, but then also checking in with your body. Sleep and rest is very important for you right now. Many of us have walked through timeline changes on January 25th, or you could have gone through them earlier. Some of the people working their spiritual path went through things in August. And of course, this is timeless reading. All timelines run together. And my higher self that channels these readings is working in all timelines. So it's going to intuit what is best for you, although remember this is collective reading and only taking what resonates for you. But it's going to intuit what's best for you at the perfect time. You're going to find this and we're going to be magnetized together, this reading to you exactly when you need it. So just deep reflection, being really real with yourself, but not cruel, not egotistical, not critical. You're being compassionate and curious and exploring yourself and exploring those places that you haven't dared to look, just to clean up everything that you're building right now, because I do feel like you're building a lot right now and it's coming. It's going to be very successful if you haven't already seen that. But you're not even doing it for the success of it. You are doing it because it's a drive coming from deep inside you, a spiritual union and expression of your soul. I feel like the collective that I'm talking to right now is very in tune with their soul, and they're really doing their very best to birth that so authentically in all of their physical expression and everything they're doing. Even if you're working office jobs, even if you're working things that don't totally align with what you want your future to look like, you're still bringing your authentic self there. And the more you bring your authentic self, the better things are working out for you. So it's snowballing and keeping it more. And then this is how you clean it up, is the shadow work. The next card I pulled is last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. So this comes into what we were just talking about. What are your priorities right now? Because there's so much to consume. There's so much distractions. Whatever you believe in, if you believe in good and evil, there is a war, spiritual warfare going on, and sometimes they can try to distract you from your path. That energy can come in, psychic attacks can come in through other people's, envy, jealousy, all of that, or it can come in from your own thing, FOMO, fear of missing out, overwhelm, just a smorgasbord of options open up when you meet your soul, and you can get really excited and really passionate about life, and then sometimes you just want to do it all at once and get overwhelmed, which I'm feeling this nervous excitement, overwhelm of like, even just how fast I'm talking. So just slow it down, ground yourself. Write down your priorities, put it on Post-its, put it on your mirror, remind yourself, write it in your phone, and then start to build some boundaries about that, some parameters that you're saying no to anything that isn't bringing you closer to those goals. You're saying no to anything that's furthering the gap between who you want to be, where you're going, and where you are now. Okay, so let's pull some cards from the my Moon Tarot. Isn't what they're called? I just grabbed the Moonchild Tarot by Daniel Noel. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Orange came out. All right. Okay, so the first card that came out of here is Moonchild. So this talks to me about your intuition. You are... Sorry, I have something in my throat. So you might have a throat chakra block, because I was fine before I started this reading. My throat was not doing this. So you might have a throat chakra block. So where are you not speaking up? And maybe it's how you're speaking about yourself and your goals and your priority. Maybe there's still some doubt in there. Maybe there's still some fear of being seen, fear of speaking up, fear of what others might think of you if you act on your dreams and act on your goals. And then this moon card shows me that, it's followed by the Magician. So it shows me that you have everything that you need. You have all the resources that you need to be successful. You have consumed enough, you have gained enough wisdom, you have gone through a lot of life experiences that have prepared you for this to birth, and now it is time. Are you being held back by the past when things didn't work out? Are you afraid of that? Is there some scars playing for you, just looping back old memories, showing you, well, I felt excited then, and I thought it was working out here, and then it didn't, and then it didn't. And so you're tired a little bit, but you also can't not be passionate and excited and driven forward. Interesting. To have the Moonchild and the Magician followed by the Emperor. Okay, so 3 major arcana cards. You're powerful. You are so powerful, and you are primed and ready, and this is the part of your timeline that you're ready to birth this. I look at this Emperor card and I see that if you're single in the near future, there is a love interest coming in. But right now, when I look at this card in the context of the reading, that everything that's just come through, this is showing me your own inner masculine healing. It's healing you into stability, into balance, into expression of anything you want to manifest from the ethers, from your feminine, from your dreaming, from your unconscious or conscious visualization into the physical. This is the Emperor. He is focused. He is clear. He is successful at everything he does. He thinks ahead. He knows all of his options. This is what's coming in for you. Clarity, again, matches all those resources. By following your intuition, you access the resources available to you. And by following your intuition, like the Emperor, over what anyone else would say, and trusting yourself, Creator, and your higher self the most, you are going to be successful in coming through this. You're already seeing this. Your goals are manifesting into real time. And I can feel some of you really desiring that partner. If you're already partnered for this collective, I can see that your partner is you've done really well in choosing that. They're extremely supportive of you. They are helping you heal your inner masculine in this. But those of you that are single, your inner masculine is healing, so you can call in your best partner. Some of you are really yearning for love. You've been single, you've been celibate, you've ejected yourself from the dating scene just to focus on yourself and your life and the balance, and those fruits, those contributions to yourself will pay off. You will attract the best partner. You will attract the best love. And you need to just keep staying focused on your priorities, being real with yourself, being humble, kind, compassionate, and curious with yourself, integrating that shadow into your light, and everything's just going to start magnetizing towards you. As you do these things, you come into the frequency of letting creation and source flow through you, and then it starts to magnetize everything to you. You become source because source is activated within you without any hindrances and without any blocks to flow, and that energy just keeps coming out and coming out and coming out and gathering other people to come forward. Okay, next card we have is Page of Swords. So again, you have everything you need to succeed. It would be best if you could lead with your feminine energy, your intuition, and your softness, and trust the masculine side of you to just build whatever the feminine is cultivating. From this expression, if you're single and attracting a partner, you will attract your Emperor. All that you desire is coming, and your Emperor is being prepared right now. If you have been yearning for divine union, it is being prepared. Those divine feminines that are out there yearning for divine union and haven't found someone yet, you can't just have anyone. You need someone who matches your energy, your flow, your contribution, the way you're showing up, your heart, your generosity, your integrity. Think of how much work you put in to get yourself here, and to the magnitude and the power that you have and hold in the spiritual realms that is now birthing into the physical realms. Do you think you could just be with like Harry down the street, like works at a gas station, lives with his family still? No. You need an emperor. Emperors are built through life experience, through conquering their empire, and through that integritous experience of that. And the men are waking up right now at massive levels. Started a few years ago, and they are coming into fruition. Yours is being prepared. He is almost done. Keep the faith. So I think the way that you focus your energy is changing. I feel like you've been through a lot of struggle and a lot of, as I look at this Page of Swords, I see a big battle behind you, but you've like cultivated this. She has a bubble of energy all around her, a bubble of energy of light. Her third eye is open, activated, and she is like in tune, and she's bringing her spiritual into the physical. And you are doing this as well. You are changing the way you focus your energy. Things are going to become easier. You're going to witness like the efforts of your magnanimous impact on everything that you touch. And I think it's going to throw you a little bit. It might already be throwing you, like it shouldn't be this easy. Like I had to work so hard before and it didn't even work out then. And you might be going through a little bit of that. So just, it is okay to be this easy. You've put in the work. You've cleared your karma. You got good karma coming in. You are meant to do this path that you are walking. Creator has called you to it for a reason. Believe that in yourself and know that you are protected and divinely guided. And challenges of the past, attacks of the past, maybe when your energy was weaker and people were envious of you, or people had negative corrupted energy and they tried to put that on you, or there's a karma throwing pattern or a kind of karma transferring pattern going on in the planet that's coming to an end, where people would just transfer their karma onto somebody else, especially a light being, and then all of a sudden you're carrying karma you didn't even, it never was yours, but you're so open, you're so bright, you're so strong, you got it anyway. That's not going to happen anymore. So some of your challenges were birthed of that. And you're just so protected and divinely guided. You're out of the worst. And you're just going to intuitively know how to protect your empire. This is what you're being prepared for now. So any challenges that you have right now, see my throat chakra cleared up, any challenges that you have right now in speaking up and speaking your truth and speaking your boundaries, those are going to be cleared as you cross the path of doing it. As you meet these tiny challenges to speak up, to state your boundaries, to state how you like, to stay kind, to stay humble when you do it, but to engage your power, no is a full sentence. It's been a really big thing this week. Then you will acquire these skills that you are going to need in order to protect the empire that you are building. Okay? You're also going through this reflective period with the astrological alignments we had and the new moon coming up in a week. You are remembering how you got here. So there might be a little dip back in that might have been like tweaking your fears of the past a little bit, but again, that shadow integration, like how much work did it take for you to get here? What did you overcome? Like be proud of yourself in a humble way, of course, always gratitude to Creator for getting us through, but like allow yourself to see your own strength. Like, yeah, I did that. Oh, wow, I did overcome this. And like other people in this position sometimes weren't as lucky. I'm so grateful for that. Just let yourself see where that you came from so you can rise to new challenges with that wisdom. So there's going to be great harmony for you, because I'm now seeing the Six of Wands. So there's going to be great harmony for you and inner alignment after this war that you've been through and the great struggles that you've been through. And like, girl, I feel you. Okay? So whatever, again, genders, Creator has divine feminine, divine masculine. It is whatever you resonate to. I am just, that's the energy I was feeling. So that's what I said, but it is what you resonate to. I am speaking to you. Okay? You're going to recognize everything that you have come through, endured, and rose above, but you're recognizing it without victimhood. You're recognizing it with gratitude, and you're laying it to rest. It's like proper burial for freedom, something I work with Osiris on all the time. And you're just going to lay it all to rest. You're not, without being bitter, without hardening, without living in anger, jealousy, fear, or regret. Because right now, your expression, even if it's terrifying you, even if you're getting blocked a little bit sometimes, or even if you're stumbling forward, you're still stumbling forward in full authenticity. So your regrets are very slim. You've been doing this for a while, and now it's smoothing out. It kind of was bumpy for a while. It was new. Your environment didn't mirror that or really accept it, so you spent a lot of time alone on a solo journey, and now it's ironing out. It's smoothing out. It's becoming easier to do. You've cultivated enough of that authenticity and you were able to change jobs, you were able to move forward, you were able to let things go that didn't align. In that sacrifice, you did find things that aligned. You did find jobs, you did find work, friends, or if you haven't yet, they're coming. All of that is coming in because of the commitment that you gave to being authentic. And now you get to face all of this without that victimhood, like I said. So stay consistent in going after your goals and priorities. Write it down in your phone. Revisit it. What's the plan? How do you want to live your life? What do you want to spend your money on? How do you talk? How do you spend your days? How do you spend your weekends of your future self? You've heard me say this in other readings, and keep cultivating that balance. That is what will amplify your magnetism. 2025 is all about the auric field, the energy and the vibes that you're putting out. You're going to see a massive shift in the feminine beauty culture, where women aren't going to want to be spending all this money on maintenance. They're going to want to spend money on their nails, skin, hair in natural ways that make them naturally beautiful and that are more easy and effortless and more honoring of the ancestral beauty that we have inherited from our ancestors. Okay? So we look the way we do because our ancestors loved each other. Like, they were attracted to each other and drawn to each other, and over again, those beautiful unions and love and attraction points brought it all the way to you. So appreciate that. Love your ancestors for this. So you're coming in to powerful communication, powerful balancing, powerful harmony, dedication, intense passion, and then it comes into the Ten of Swords reversed. So you're just really coming out of a really hard struggle, but it's all been processed into learning, sustainable wisdom, and you're going to start using that in planning. I'm seeing sustainable planning and intuitive thinking. Is it going to be your best friends in this? Intuitive thinking, intuitive planning, sustainable, so that you rest, I see. So that you rest, that you bring balance in, that you're not overdoing, that you're tempering your passions, that you're staying grounded, that you're not letting all of the extra things that make you excited take you off the path of your priorities, or that the big things you're trying to build, the timeline that it takes to build those things, you're not getting bored or squirrel, run over here, before it's manifested. You're staying patient, you're staying committed. Beautiful. But you're also allowed to rest. Like everything I'm seeing in this Ten of Swords that some of you have been through, like, you are allowed to rest. You have earned it. So don't feel bad if you want to take a night off and watch TV, order in the pizza, and just relax. Try to be healthy about it, but just relax. Let yourself shut down, do nothing, and don't feel guilty about that. You can always get back to work the next day. If you're doing that for weeks and weeks and you're totally ignoring your life, well, then obviously we need to address that. That's a problem, but that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're like. But I see you thinking that you're like that and really sometimes being super hard on yourself for that. So let's stop that and let's be nicer to ourselves and allow ourselves to rest at times. Some of you are healing from illnesses as well, and you just need to allow that time to rest. When you were sick, things fell to the wayside and you couldn't stay exactly on your plan, and things were still okay, right? So just know that you can put rest in now. You can afford to put in rest before your body completely stops you with an illness. Okay, and then this card, Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups can mean distractions. It can be many different cups pulling your attention. But how I'm seeing this right now is it's many different passions that you are trying to birth at the same time. And you can. It's definitely doable. The many-armed goddess, mother goddess, will help you because, well, she already is. There's many blessings incoming for your projects. You're really realizing that overdoing, being super busy doesn't necessarily mean a success. So you're trying to really work smarter, not harder, and really fill your actions with feasible steps or like return on investment, making sure that every action you do actually brings a return on investment in your business instead of just doing for the fact of doing and feeling busy and really not accomplishing much. I'm seeing a lot of vitality for you. I'm seeing hard work paying off. I'm seeing abundance, peace, purity. You're saying no to non-priorities, like I said. So this must be a big thing for you because it's come up a few times in the reading, and if not, it's time for you to say that. No is a full sentence. No, thank you. No, thank you. Practice saying no in the mirror if you have a hard time saying no. You do have many options available to you, and as your energy opens up and as you build more success, more people will be vying for your attention. More people want a piece of what you got. It just comes with the package. So if you can learn to say no now, if you can learn to tunnel vision into yourself of what is my priorities, what is my goal, what is going on in my life, and still be in gratitude and appreciation for everything you're building around and the extra attention, but still being able to graciously say no, it's going to be a life skill that is going to see you forward as you build this incredible empire that I'm seeing you build. The moon child was also about surprises incoming, right? Surprises and blessings. So I'm seeing a lot of blessings coming in. I'm seeing you really just connecting to the deepest desires of your heart and your soul and building your goals that suit you and your astro skills, your starseed tech, the reason that you've come, your destiny codes. So I really love this for you. And so let's pull 2 cards from the Kali Oracle deck. Mahavidaya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us towards a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, whether the logical mind has to say about them. No matter what the logical mind has to say about them is basically, you are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. So this is just completely in line. This is a perfect way to end the reading with these Kali cards. This is just literally saying reprogram your subconscious, let go of things that are holding you back, let go of mirroring the collective if they're not going in the same direction as you're wanting to go, and learn to validate yourself, learn to work from your own higher self, learn to focus on the priorities and have the courage to be moved forward by them, be moved forward by their heart, and be moved forward by your own goals, and walk the path alone for a little while. But you're going to find your tribe as you do this. They always come as you're doing it first. And if you feel extra lonely or you feel like you need extra love, talk to Creator, talk to your angels, ask for those things. Ask for it from the etheric realms. As the divine, we all have divine feminine in us. Our divine feminine aspect of ourselves can self-sustain. So connect into that. That's part of your energetic resources. Connect into that and bring in the nourishment that you need. Also keep calling back all of your power. When people try to grab for your power because they want some of what you got, sometimes you can become depleted. So keep calling back your power. Okay, last Kali card before we end the reading. Kali Kamasa Nasini. It is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. She's got her warrior outfit on this. She's got a beautiful headdress, the green stone above her crown. And her third eye is completely open. She's wearing her battle gears, and she's just come out of a major war with her own demons, and she's won. So this is kind of coming back to that I think it's so funny when the cards mirror stuff I've already said, but that great harmony and inner alignment that you're going through after war and great struggles, and recognizing all that you've endured, right? So you're not allowing this to define you. You're not in victim mentality anymore. You're not allowing it to direct the course of your life. You're actually starting fresh and new from your soul and letting your soul's purpose and passions drive you forward. And I applaud you. I salute you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Clean up some of those shadow aspects. Clean up some of those deeper things that might be holding you back. Even onto today, I was like, I'm good. I feel like now I'm really in tune with my subconscious. I'm really in tune with the fears going on, all of this stuff. And then I was like writing some journal work, and I was like, oh my goodness, I am a little bit afraid here. Oh, I am procrastinating here a little bit. Oh, interesting. So clean it up. Clean it up. Get honest with yourself. I love you, and I will see you in the next reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated for you, or leave me a thumbs up. And remember, all the readings are timeless. You will find this when you are most in need of it, or when you are jumping into this timeline that matches this. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the caption below. I love you. Be blessed. I wish all the most amazing abundance, blessing, joy, happiness, peace, health, and love upon you. And I will see you next time. Namaste.